Good morning and welcome to Open the Gates of Righteousness. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Well, this morning I'm going to speak about a little note I found of my father, which was so encouraging to me this morning. A son's authority to speak. And we know our words are important. We know God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Jesus said, "Speak to the mountain." In the book of Ezekiel, God told the prophet Ezekiel to speak to the dry bones, to speak to the wind. That's why it's so important that we speak the right things. A foolish man breaks down his house by his words, but a wise man builds up his house by its words. And Jesus said, the power of death is in our tongue. That's why it's important that we speak life. And he says here, it is possible to know him, and that it will enable you to speak with God's ability. The Spirit of God in us gives us the ability to speak the word of God, which is a two-edged sword. It goes out and it will not return void. It says here, the living things of God, to speak the living, breathing things of God, to speak life and not death. A son has full power of speech. We are the only creation with the ability of speech. So we can speak either life or death. That's why it's, I think it's the Apostle Paul that says, speak grace, speak life that bring, or words that speak, that brings grace to the hearer. Speak those oracles of God that brings grace to those that hear your words. It says here, as a son of God with faith, you have full authority to speak. Jesus said, go out and command those demons to leave, and they will leave. He said, lay your hand upon the sick and they will recover. So we have the ability to speak. He said, speak unto the mountain. If you have faith and believe and you do not doubt, you will tell that mountain, be cast down into the sea, and it shall be so. We see all through the word the power of speech, how important it is to speak the oracles in the word of God, where the authority lies behind those words. It's powerful. So it is important what you hear yourself say, my dad says here. So what you hear yourself saying can either be death or can be life. What you say about yourself, what you say about others, can either be life or death. That's why we need, if we don't, the word of God says a wise man has few words. So it's better to be quiet than to say anything that breaks down. He says, we have two sets of ears plus eyes. You must have them both in agreement with faith. So faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God, and speaking your confession. What you hear, what you see, you speak, those kind of things. So if you look at the wrong things, you listen to the wrong things, that is what you're going to say. But if you hear the word of God and you see the word of God, you're going to speak life, words of wisdom. And I'm just going to read here in 2 Corinthians 4:13, it says here, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it's written, I believe, therefore I have spoken. We also believe, and therefore we speak. So when you believe and you receive the word of God, you speak, you confess that which you've received from the Spirit of God. He says that that's why nothing happens what you say. And he states here in Mark 11, where Jesus says, speak unto the mountain, speak to the bad things. With the power, speak the word of God, because in it is life. If you say bad things long enough, you will start to believe it in your heart. When you say those bad things over and over and over, that's what you're going to start to believe at the end. You've started to defeat you started to defeat your heart with your tongue. I think it's defile, obviously. Sorry, just correct that. You're going to defile your heart with your tongue, and you will kill yourself and your circumstances and whoever you speak bad things about, whether it's over yourself or somebody else or your circumstances. That is, you're going to defile your heart with your tongue, and it will kill you. He says it is very dangerous. That's why nothing happens when people pray for you. If you pray on the one side and you speak death on the other side, it's not going to help. You need to speak the right things, the word of God, until it germinates within your heart. By your words you are justified, and by your words you are condemned, Jesus said. You know, it's very important what we say in this world. Everything is recorded, you know, by angels, what we speak every day. And if we have spoken the wrong kind of things, we have a high priest that is ready to forgive us when we come to him and we say, Lord, I'm so sorry for what I've said. Please forgive me. Wash me clean in your blood, and he will. But you know, it's very important that we learn and train our tongue to speak the word of God, to speak life and life abundantly, because Jesus came to give us life and give it abundantly unto us, an abundant life, to build our house with words of wisdom and not break it down. Well, I hope everyone will have a wonderful week, and Lord willing, I'll see you next week again. Have a wonderful day.